So look, the opportunity is all around you if you open up your eyes and your ears and look at opportunities that pop up. Now that you're armed with the knowledge and education on what to do, now you can just go out and do it, right? You can go do it. And if I sound like I'm wanting to kick your butt on this, it's because I want you to make money. Like here I am about not spending $1,000, $1,500 on leads. Why don't you start making sales on ERSs that are free, right? Like there are people in the Alliance who don't really order leads anymore because all they do, like Lee Reyes, he hardly orders leads because he's booking 40 sit downs with ERSs a week. And he doesn't sell all of them. He might sell 30% of them, but he has zero lead bill. So that's up to you. Like you can invest $1,000, $1,500 a week, or you can just turn your business into a pure referral business. I don't care which way, but the only way to make money in this thing is activity, right? Activity. Like, do not be fooled. Do not be fooled. If you're not getting leads and you're not dialing and booking appointments, you aren't making money, gang. And the get ready is not going to be fruitful for you, because the one thing you can never get back is time. Every day that you lose is a day that you can never get back. And all the effort that you're putting into dialing, if you don't dial today, then you have just lost money. You have lost the opportunity to make money. Do you see how every precious moment that God lets you have on this earth, right, are you using it to do something valuable for you and your family? Does that make sense? You can't blow this thing off and like decide, well, I'm just going to take a break today. Do you know that taking a break costs you money? Like every top producer that decides to go on a week of vacation, that costs them money because they could have made $10,000 that week. But isn't it awesome that they can make that decision that I'm going to take off this week because I deserve it, my family deserves it. And they're not thinking about the 10 grand that week is costing them, because they've got 20 grand that they're investing in their families to go out on vacation. Does that make sense? Like, do you realize that you are making a decision by not doing something? Like, I just want to shake some of you. Like, you think blowing off a day of dialing, you just don't think anything of it. And you just treat it so frivolously. I'm thinking, man, wait till they get to 60 years old and realize you may have only X number of years left on this earth. If God gives you the life expectancy, you know what I mean? The clock is ticking for me. Some of y'all are way younger than me. And if I knew what I knew now, I would work my butt off harder, right? There's no waiting. There's urgency, man. There's urgency. You are not getting younger. The days, you may not even have tomorrow, right? I was thinking about that. So I got my blood test done the other day. My doctor was on me to get my blood test done. And so I was looking at my numbers today because the results came back actually in a day. And then I'm seeing my doctor this afternoon, okay, because I'm concerned about one little thing. Not a big deal, I don't think. I don't think it's going to be a big deal. But in looking at my blood results and then going to see him this afternoon, my thought, sometimes your thoughts go to the worst case scenario, okay? Like, what if it's lung cancer and then I go see an oncologist and they inform me that I have 6 months to live, okay? As I look back on, I've only have 6 more months. What can I do, right, before I go home, right? I'm going to try to save my life, but what if God said, okay, man, you're coming home because you got to fight a spiritual battle. I need you on the spiritual battle war front, okay? You've done enough fighting here on earth, so it's time to go home. I have this nagging thing in my head. Did I do enough for my family while I was here? Did I do enough for them? Did I give them everything I could give them so that they're going to be okay when I'm gone? So you think, Alex, you're getting a little bit intense and crazy here. Well, there's a reason, man. There's a reason. Because some of y'all, oh man, I'm just like, I don't think some of you are treating this with urgency. If you got taken away tomorrow, did you do enough for your family? Did you set your business up so that it keeps perpetuating renewals and perpetuating overrides on an organization, that your family would be okay because all that money goes to them, right? Because your wife got licensed, okay? And she makes that 10 grand a month of overrides and renewals. So she doesn't have to worry about getting a job. Did you set your wife up for that? Are you going to force her to get 2 jobs because you're gone now, and now you're forcing her to work 2 jobs, and that's less time with your children? Oh, is that good for anybody? Like, have you really thought about the alternative? Do you even have a life insurance policy? My gosh. Think about it. You, in my humble but accurate opinion, you have to live every day as if God took me today, did I do enough for my family? Thank God, by his grace, I can say that I did set my family up hugely. Okay. Hugely. That's a word. I think the previous presidents used that word, hugely. I set them up, but I worked my butt off to do it. But I set them up with a massive insurance policy. I set them up with massive overrides and renewals that will keep paying them. Like, seriously. And then I have and my wife has an premium finance deal that'll pay her hundreds of thousands of dollars every year of tax-free income, okay? But I got here, and I'm not done, because I need some of you to set your families up. I mean, I look on here and I think, golly, man, I want Todd Stefanoff to be able to set his family up so when he's taken out of the picture, when he dies, his new baby and his kids and his wife are going to be okay. She doesn't have to get a job. She doesn't want to. You know what I mean? I mean, I look at people on here. Do you know what you have your hands on? Do you know what you have your hands on, gang? We have the best platform, the best systems, the best training, the best products, the best of everything that you can imagine for you to take this opportunity and make a life for your family, especially when you're not here anymore. Stop living day to day, hand to mouth. Know what I'm saying? It starts with you making the right decision and making the long-term decision, not the short-term emergency decision. It's making the right decision. And I'm getting a little preachy here. I don't mean to be preachy. I'm just, like I said, I'm seeing the doctor this afternoon, and the thought just occurred to me, right? Did I do enough for my family? And I want it to occur to you too. And if the answer is no, you have not, then let's put a game plan together and let's go do it, right? Like, if you're willing to put a bunch of money into lead investment, I'm willing to match you. It's got to be significant. In other words, a significant amount of money or a significant amount of effort, whatever the case is, I got to believe that you're in it to win it. And that every dollar you make from that initial lead investment, including my lead investment in you, that you promise you're going to turn those commissions back into lead investment. You're not going to take one dime out of it. You're going to put it back into lead investment. If you're committed to doing that, I'm going to help you and guide you where all of a sudden you're doing $1,000 a week and you're turning in 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,000 a week. And then we can work on ERSs so that $1,000 turns into 500, turns into 250, and you're still turning in 7, 8, 9, 10,000 a week, right? You're working. See, all this means that you're working too. adding the word. It's not you're not like sitting on your butt. You're working, right? And some of you agents that have been with me for a while, like what are you doing with your profits? Are you reinvesting it to grow your business? I don't know. I don't see any evidence. I know I'm being a little bit tough, and some of you new people are going, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I think about, when the Lord put together a cord and he was in the temple and he started beating on these money changers, turning tables over, kind of that righteous anger. You're not going to turn my Father's house into a marketplace. Well, gang, you're not going to turn this opportunity into a hobby. You need to turn this opportunity to an opportunity for your family to secure your family's future. If not for yourself, do it for your family, man. Do you love your family enough to want to invest and make a go of this? Because all these other people are doing it, man. You go to the issue paid leaderboard, Jared Gonzalez, Megan Wood, Jake and Veray. I mean, I can throw all these names at you of people that are making it happen. They're no better than you. They are no better than you. God is no respecter of persons. Amen. God is no respecter of persons. You do what they do, you're going to get the same results. God recognizes that you are in it to serve his people. If you're in it to serve his people, he's going to bless you abundantly. But you got to step out on faith, not by sight. You know what I'm saying? Blessings will come to those that decide to believe in his word, and you step out in faith to go serve other people. And then he will bless you abundantly. How can he not? It's a spiritual warfare. These other people that are doing it just to take advantage of clients, do you think he's going to bless them long term? Man, they better buy an asbestos suit, because I don't want to go where they're going, because where they're going is going to be hot. He wants you to go out to help his people get the right product for them so they secure their family's future. Oh, by the way, he's going to bless you. And I'm not just talking monetary. He's going to bless you. He's going to bless your family because you're going out there and you're working your butt off to help other people. Does that make sense? Oh, yeah. You know what, Don? Thank you for reminding me. Okay, so I'm getting a text. You guys know Dave Henderson. He is going blind. Well, he went blind in one eye. His other eye is going blind right now. So he's going to blind school. I don't know what they do at blind school, but I just imagine they teach blind people how to navigate the computer. They've got all these assistive devices that help blind people be productive. He is coming back to the insurance business, gang, and he's going to learn how to overcome his blindness, right, to get back to feeding his family through the insurance business. I don't know of any other agent that's blind that's doing this, but he is for sure going to figure out how to do it. So if someone like that is making an effort to support his family, even though he's going blind, he could just give up and say, well, I'm blind. I can't do anything. I'll just have to figure out something else. No, man, he's a fighter. He's a winner. So what's your excuse? What's your excuse, man? When you see these people that are killing it, what's yours? Everyone has one. The thing is, you might as well use an excuse that the sky is blue, I can't do this business. It's cold outside, I can't do this business. Biden's in office, I can't do this business. You might as well come up with those excuses, because all those excuses are the same. Why don't you come up with reasons why you need to do this? If you come up with reasons and the why, then anything that comes before you, no weapon formed against you will stand. Does that make sense? No weapon formed against you can stand, because I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And that's why I texted back to him. I texted Dave. He's telling me this stuff, man, and he is totally inspiring me. Kyle, if you can read this text series, this is his whole ordeal. Okay. So this is yesterday. I'm starting a blind school program in April and should be able to hopefully be ready to take a run at it with you after May. Are you okay with that? Am I okay with that? Lord have mercy. Man, I said, perfect. I think you got that ability to navigate a computer. I think if you got that ability to navigate a computer, then you can do this business. Can't wait, dude. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. A great overcoming story waiting to happen. He says, thanks. Yes, and that's my mindset. God really spoke to me at church yesterday during worship. I realized I need to give thanks in all things, including this. I did, and the Holy Spirit really gave me peace. This is a guy that's losing his sight. He goes to church. He lost his sight, but he has not lost his vision. And he hears what God is speaking to him, that Dave, you can do this. Blindness is something you can overcome. I'm going to bless you if you're willing to overcome this challenge. My mercy is endless. That's what he heard. I said, amen. 1 Thessalonians 5:18. 1 Thessalonians 5:18, why don't you look it up? Your story will provide tremendous inspiration for others. Thanks, dude. Nice to chat with you. Then I say, I'm rooting for you and pray for you every day. Because I pray for him every day, man. How can I not? This guy, he's going to be doing awesome things. He says, thank you so much. And then I sent him this Gospel of John 4:43 to 54. At that time, Jesus left Samaria for Galilee. For Jesus himself testified that a prophet has no honor in his native place. Jeez, what a concept, right? When he came into Galilee, the Galileans welcomed him, since they had seen all that he had done in Jerusalem at the feast, for they themselves had gone to the feast. Then he returned to Cana in Galilee. Remember Cana, his first miracle, right? Turning water into wine, where he had made the water wine. Now there was a royal official whose son was ill in Capernaum. When he heard that Jesus had arrived in Galilee from Judea, he went to him and asked him to come down and heal his son who was near death. Jesus said to him, unless you people see signs and wonders, you will not believe. The royal official said to him, sir, come down before my child dies. And Jesus said to him, you may go, your son will live. The man believed what Jesus said to him and left. While the man was on his way back, his slaves met him and told him that his boy would live. He asked them when he began to recover. They told him the fever left him yesterday about 1 p.m. The father realized that just at that time, Jesus had said to him, your son will live. And he and his whole household came to believe. Now, this was the second sign Jesus did when he came to Galilee from Judea. And you know, in the Gospel of John, there are 7 signs. This is the second one. The third one today, what's the third one? Third one today, I forgot what the third one was. He believed what Jesus said. Do you believe? Are you willing to step out on faith and believe? Because all the blessings are there for you. And I don't care if this is politically incorrect. Like, cancel me then. I stand on the word. The word tells me stuff that I found to be true in my life. And if you believe the size of a mustard seed, you can unlock all the blessings that he promised in this book. So the reason why you fear is that Satan has you around his finger. That's why you fear. So break out of it, man. Just make the decision that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Man, blessings will rain on you if you put the work in. It's not going to be easy, because then you become a target, and then Satan continues to throw darts at you, but you just like, and no big deal. This is what protects me. He throws darts, and your darts are like Captain America's shield called the Bible, and it all bounces off this. And it's because your faith will save you. Your faith will heal you. Your faith will make you do great things beyond even what Jesus did, right? Oh, man. Looks like I didn't lose too many people. You know, I just get angry when your potential is so unlocked and you don't take advantage of your potential to be great. That what God put in you, you're not letting out. He's blessed you with so many gifts that I don't have. We're all part of the body, and we all contribute our gifts to the kingdom. He put inside you greatness. You just have to let it go, man. And faith will let you do that. Belief will let you do that. Anyway, I'm done, man. I hope I didn't offend you. If I did, call me, and I will apologize that you were offended, and that and then I'll say, have you read this? Let me show you. John 3:16. That will free you. Rock on, man. God bless everybody. Take care.